episode of the DC Game. I'm your host, Adam.
I'm Alanna.
And he's holding the dog.
I'm Puppy.
And I'm Todd, as usual. And again, welcome to the DC Gang.
Yes,
Gang.
It's
DC
okay, we
gang.
gotta get used to it. We've been trying to get used to it.
So, today we have one big focus and one focus alone. And he is behind Adam.
He is terrifying. Lovely dog. Crotch.
Yeah, we'll be talking everything about Lobo.
Yay!
With the new news of Jason Momoa and his first real look, we thought it would be fun to take a look at his first appearance and how he is nothing like the version we read today.
Nothing,
But before we go into that, let's talk about big toy news.
Yes. Okay, so during this toy fair, which a lot of things have happened in this toy fair, it's been very private.
Is it New York Toy Fair or is it a different toy fair?
I don't know what it is, but I've never seen a toy fair so secretive this time.
Yeah. Because I thought New York Toy Fair is next month.
It might be, I don't know. I mean, a lot of press got to see these toys.
It's just a sneak peek.
That could be it too.
Well, I mean, Funko was very secretive, and so was Hasbro, but that's the competitor. Mattel. Someone spotted a Mattel poster of all the DC action figures.
Yeah.
Nobody's happy.
I'm not. They got to be cheaper now after seeing what we saw. I think what it is just they're smaller, there's more joints.
Yeah.
But I think the big problem is just they're smaller, and I don't think people are used to that small. Because we had McFarlane for 5 years.
Yeah, we've had McFarlane for 5 years. McFarlane's done. Did more than maybe Mattel ever did.
Yeah. And that's really my big problem that I'm going to have with Mattel is just, with McFarlane, we had Batman A, Batman B, Batman C. You know, he went through the whole alphabet of Batmans. But he would always have like a little sprinkle of something. Like, I would never expect to ever get a Captain Carrot action figure.
The big detective chief.
Yeah.
Katana.
You know, we're not going to get that with Mattel. It's going to be, here's your big A-listers, and that's it. Maybe with a movie coming out, maybe we'll get something a little different. But
I think that's what Mattel was aiming for. They wanted the toy rights for the movie, so making like. Because I don't think Mattel made a lot. I mean, they made a lot with Barbie, of course. Yeah. But I don't think. I mean, there's Hot Wheels, but yeah, well, Mattel's made Barbies and Hot Wheels. But I don't think they had their big seller, and they probably saw Spin Master and McFarlane going absolutely crazy for DC stuff. And they were just like, well, we can get that back. Let's just offer them a higher pay. The toys look alright.
I mean, again, this is where are you the target audience for these toys?
The kids are. Lots of kids are.
The McFarlane toys were targeted to us.
Yes.
You know, a cheap, affordable, nice action figure. This is for the kids. You can tell it's for the kids. The same way when, Playmates took over Power Rangers. It's like, you weren't the target audience.
No.
Heck, I don't even think the Lightning Collection was targeted to audience.
I really like the gray and blue Batman figure that was debuted on the poster. I said, ooh, this looks like that's going to be coming home to me.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely, a couple figures, and we're going to get them when they come out.
Yes. Batman. I'm really excited for Batman and Robin, but also that Green Lantern.
Yeah. I mean, they already announced the Series 1. It's Kid Flash, I think regular Flash, Batman. There was no Superman.
Which is really shocking, but, there's so much Superman action figures now, so.
Eventually they'll come out with one.
They'll come out with one. They'll be coming out with a bunch of them next year.
They just had the Superman movie.
Or most likely when they debut all the Supergirl action figures, there will be that little Superman action figure that will debut with it.
Yeah.
You'll get Gary the robot.
But I think doesn't McFarlane still have it like the fall?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we might not get a Supergirl Mattel figure from the movie line. We might get that from McFarlane, last final hurrah.
Yes. No, McFarlane is doing that. Yes. I mean, he's doing Nicholson now.
Oh yeah,
I'm so excited. I need my hands on that Nicholson figure.
same here. Because I have some projects I really want to do.
There's one figure that I want that I should have gotten, but I just wanted that Christopher Walken figure. I was like, no one's ever gonna make a Max Shrek action figure ever again. And I don't ever think Christopher Walken's been an action figure.
Yeah. But you know which one was it? Elongated Man. Have you seen that figure?
No, I have not yet.
Well, people are like photoshopping it because he actually looks like Conan O'Brien.
Really?
And so they put him in like a suit. And so now it's just like Conan O'Brien has his own action figure.
You know Conan O'Brien is going to be making jokes on his podcast with that.
I think he already has.
I mean, the best thing about McFarlane toys with the Batmobiles, I've never seen all these big Batmobiles before.
To me, it was just, you gave me D-listers, you gave me C-listers. Yeah, they were limited runs, but I knew I'm never going to see some of these characters again. Like, I still need to go up to Big Ben's and get Captain Carrot. You know,
we need to go do a Big Ben's run.
Yeah.
Let's film it.
The big theme that I was shocked about of last year was Spin Master doing the 30th anniversary Batman Forever action figure.
Oh yes.
I never thought Batman Forever action figures were ever going to come out ever again. I thought you'd have to go and get them at Time Blaster.
They sold out too.
Yes, they did. Did you get some?
Of course he did.
I've got two Batman.
He's got the original and now he's got the newer one.
Yep. And then of course, McFarlane did a lot better with these years. I'm really gonna be disappointed. Because I really was hoping he was gonna make an absolute Batman.
Yeah, same here. That was the line that I'm like, I really want to see, because I just think it would be so cool to get an absolute Batman, an absolute Bane. I would love to see Wonder Woman too.
Yeah.
Superman, I wouldn't care as much.
It's just Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
But I mean, McFarlane did the whole Zack Snyder just like, no, don't touch the comics. I mean, he did Zack Snyder. I mean, he did a lot. Oh, hello, not again. Okay. Yes, crush the woman. No, not me. Why? Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Someone talk.
So yeah. But I mean, it's like I'm so excited to see what Mattel's really going to do, because I think the one cool thing too is I think we're going to get play sets.
Yes.
Great. Compared to McFarlane, like we got a couple here and there, but nothing like that would really work for those figures.
I will say this: McFarlane. I wouldn't say he would be great with play sets because I really was hoping for more. Like play sets like Big Batcave.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for a Metropolis for kids.
I'm a little disappointed we didn't get those at all.
Yeah. Because those toys were flying out of the shelves. They were having a great time. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. In the mouth. So that's nice.
She did just drink water too.
Oh,
yep. From the toilet.
Lovely.
I'm joking.
Give me a kiss.
And that's when the dog gives you another kiss.
Exactly. Sorry, that's gonna be Adam because you can just see her.
But yeah, I'm curious. My big thing that I'm gonna miss with these figures is that you can still do it with these figures.
Yeah.
But photography art, like you could. That was what the McFarlane toys were for.
Stop motion.
You know, this is gonna be more for the stop motion.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mattel. I'm interested. He's gonna do one last line. I think he's doing one last set of Batman anime series figures. Yep. I didn't pick it. You got that wrong. No, I have a Commissioner Gordon.
I need to get Harvey Bullock.
I really wonder what fan service Mattel's gonna do. Like, I mean, I know DC District, Mattel worked on a Batman animated series line that they didn't finish up. They were getting ready to. So I wonder if Mattel's just gonna go back to finishing up where they left off.
Yeah.
We'll see though.
Yeah. But outside of that, we had our first big look at Lobo.
He's not that kind of
Yeah. TV kept going into sleep mode, which I told him not to do. Stupid TV. But
technology.
Yeah. We first off, we want to say we are very excited for Jason Momoa as Lobo.
Yes.
10 times more excited than him as Aquaman.
It's funny though because DC called him and they're like, "Hey, you're gonna be in the DC movie." He's like, "Cool, who am I playing? Lobo?" And they're like, "No, you're playing Aquaman." He goes, "Who the fuck is Aquaman?"
Didn't he try out for like Batman?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how it kind of worked. Was he auditioned for Batman, and then they were like, "We kind of like you for this character."
Mm-hmm.
He's more perfect for Lobo.
Yeah. He looks like even without the makeup, he looks like Lobo. He acts like Lobo. Like
he's got that laugh too.
I mean, I'm not gonna diss him as Aquaman, but just I wanted the blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah.
I might have been okay with it if he lost his hand in the sequel and he had a hook for him. That to me would be kind of cool.
That's Jason Momoa's Aquaman.
Yeah.
He needs that hook hand.
Yeah.
Should have given it to him in the first
He was New 52 Aquaman. He was a lot like New 52 Aquaman.
He was New 52 Aquaman meets The Rock.
He was also a bit of Aquaman meets Injustice too.
Yeah.
I liked Momoa as Aquaman. Actually, I actually really liked him. I thought he made Aquaman cool, which is kind of cool to say that.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for what he's coming.
That picture, man. Oof, that close up, picture. I don't give a crap if it was AI, upgraded.
It was the laugh that got me in that cigar.
Well, he comes out of the trailer with the cigar and jumps immediately in the car.
So I'm very excited. I do not care what anyone else says on the internet. I stopped caring about the internet. That was the moment. Like I'm done. I'm done with nerd news. I'm done with. They don't know what they want. Was how Lorenzo talked about it. Was they didn't know what they wanted, and so I was like, wow. I found out more why people are more upset. And it was because the AI, that photo at the end of the trailer to brighten it up, and people were very upset about that. And then some people were just like, yeah, we just don't like it because it's James Gunn.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, everybody wants their Snyderverse back or their Batman or anything.
You're not gonna get it.
There's always gonna be complaints.
But I can't. But Supergirl's gonna be good, but it's gonna be Momoa. It's gonna outshine everyone.
Oh yeah, he's gonna steal the show. He's gonna be the breakout hit. I'm expecting a spin-off movie.
I'm expecting.
Which would be nice.
I'm expecting a show. Honestly,
I can't see a show. I could see a show. My problem with having a show that seems like a very high-budgeted show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, give me a movie where and adapt the story where he dies, he goes to heaven, and heaven's like, okay, we'll put you back in here, and he dies again, and he goes to hell, and hell's like, I don't want him.
I could see animates. I could see one of those kind of like the crypto series that they have. I could see Momoa going.
Yeah. I could see a little series like that. I could maybe see a cartoon series, give me something like Creature Commandos, give me over the top blood and.
I could see him in season 2 of Creature Commandos.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Cartoons. Yeah, cartoons and.
It'd be. I don't know. It'd kind of be like Superman the animated series because Lobo was.
Yeah.
In 2 episodes.
Well, this Lobo is very much like the 90s Lobo.
Yeah.
So was Brad Garrett.
I love Brad Garrett. That's how I know Lobo is Brad Garrett.
Looks like a total No, my favorite was like, Superman's dead. Be glad the main man's here to take his spot. I love that episode of Justice League Unlimited and just feel like, and then there's like, fine, you can come along because we need you.
Yeah. I love the main man part 1, part 2.
Yeah. But he was in Krypton.
Yeah, I was actually excited for that.
Did not see Krypton.
Shows.
I heard it was okay, so I never really.
It's hard. It's a show.
Was he in Supergirl and Lois and Superman?
No.
That's sad. I know he was in Smallville for a minute, right?
First
like
second.
episode.
He was in Superman Man of Tomorrow, the animated movie.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Superman the animated series, Justice League, Supergirl, of course, and then Krypton. Yeah. Yeah.
Not very many, but honestly, it's like.
Well, he
can't do much.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
he
over
can't
the
do
top
much.
violent, you know.
And then it's like you get people come to the comic shop being like, "You got any Lobo comics?" And I pull out the big omnibus, and they're like, "Oh, I want single issues." And I go, "Yep, this is all I got of Lobo."
Here's Wonder Woman versus Lobo.
Yeah. That's the only one, but it's like I'm just trying to get into Lobo, and it's like
here's the big ass book here for
it's
it.
like what, 159 or something like that.
But it's worth it.
It is worth it.
That book is Lobo.
It's
like
so good.
If you want to read Lobo, just get that book and it's all the good stuff about Lobo.
And it's literally a good introduction
Yeah.
in too. You know, it's like for people who want to know who Lobo is.
Don't read his first appearance.
No, don't read the first appearance. We'll get to that in a second. Goodness gracious. Don't know what that was.
I know exactly what it was, and I'm gonna, we'll talk about it, but
that Lobo omnibus.
Yeah.
Get it.
Because it has all the key stories. It has the special story where he fights Santa Claus.
Yep.
The one where he goes to heaven and hell, and now he can't die. It doesn't include the new 52 Lobo, so that's all good.
Yeah.
Granted, we're gonna talk about that another day.
Does it have the one where he fights Aquaman?
Yes.
Okay, so I saw that cover and I was like, Momoa versus Momoa. I love it.
It's got mostly like all the stuff you need for Lobo. And it's like when I was reading that Lobo versus Santa Claus one, I was just like laughing because I was just like, "Oh, this is great."
Wait until Christmas.
I want to see this as a cartoon.
You want to see the live action movie?
Yeah.
Because they made a live action movie.
Oh, great.
That was actually gonna be your Christmas surprise.
Oh.
We got
sick.
Yeah. We all got sick.
This is what happens when you get sick. You miss out on things.
So, but talking about Lobo in comics, let's talk about his first appearance.
What did you send me?
I sent you Omega Man. Is it issue 7?
Yes. What did you send me?
Omega Man issue 7. The first appearance of Lobo.
No, that ain't Lobo. I was not. That was horrible. I read this on Saturday. And I went, what the heck did he send me to read?
So, I'm gonna ask you a question, and you're gonna realize this is going to click. What movie came out around that time?
Barbarella, and then Logan's Run. Star Wars, of course.
There you go.
That's all I could think of as Star Wars.
And Heavy Metal.
Heavy Metal, Star Wars. It had a little bit of Barbarella, and it had a bit of Logan's Run, and it had a little bit of Flash Gordon.
So, in the first appearance, this planet is trying to be invaded. They have a force field around them. These evil aliens are trying to break through the force field of this planet. What the villains decide to do is they hire mercenaries to come grab these characters that can break through the force field And one of those mercenaries was Lobo.
Space pirate.
Yeah, space pirate. Yeah.
You use a space pirate.
This is the thing I love about this book is like, out of all the first appearances I read so far, at least this one is kind of serious.
Yeah.
Compared to Green Lantern, stealing a green alien's clothes.
Going through walls.
Pretty yellow.
Superman having dirty thoughts about his cousin.
Yeah.
Her in an orphanage.
Lobo felt more serious.
Yeah,
it wasn't silly. It was like, oh.
So it's the 90s that we get that Lobo.
We get the Lobo in the 90s like that. I am curious to see that transition.
Yes,
because I've never read like original Deadpool, and I know like original Deadpool was kind of like he was too serious type.
He was like if you read his first appearance, you're gonna be like, oh wow, this is literally not the Deadpool we know today. This is I'm here for a job and I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna bang. You know?
Guess what? That's like Lobo in this book. He's like, I'm here for a job. And
it's just almost like it's the characters. New writers. Well, I'll change this and I'll change this.
How about we do this with him? How
Give
about
him a
we make
star.
him look like this?
And
give him a big ass cigar.
Yeah, or
Make him like
this is how it just goes.
Make him dress up as a heavy metal guitarist
Yeah.
or drummer.
You change the characters, but then the creator goes, "Oh, I always meant to make the character this way." It's like,
No, you didn't.
no, you didn't.
But I love I like the art in this. I thought the art was really fantastic.
Yeah.
But I like the fact it wasn't really targeted to kids.
No.
I don't know if
adults.
when you read it, it's like they're saying this bastard, needs to die. It's like,
I mean, I don't know. Back then, times were different.
Yeah,
you got.
but you never saw that in the comic book.
True.
I mean, you didn't see someone's head explode in a panel.
Well, you're in the 80s, so this is the time. This is the time where comics were starting
To get dark. Yeah.
dark.
Was this before or after the Frank Miller?
This would be
Pretty sure before.
what year? What year is this one? Because I know when.
Nerd.
Shush.
Back when Frank Miller's art was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, comics had started. Yeah, comics were starting to get dark.
Marvel and
All right. First off, I was wrong. It's issue 3, not 7.
Okay.
It came out in 1983.
Before.
Yeah. So this was like they're kind of going into that transition of
This is
more adult.
This is when this was the time where the Dennis O'Neil, the Dennis O'Neils and the Neil Adams were still going on. This is when they were making comics a little bit darker. DC was getting a little bit darker.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel was starting to get there with like the X-Men stuff, but it's not until 84, 85. Yeah.
But this gave me heavy metal pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Especially the one panel where he gets the girl and he has to strap him to his motor, spaceship, motorbike, whatever, because it's not really his motor. It's not his motorcycle.
Yeah.
Everything that you think of Lobo is not in this book.
Right.
No, and that's because it's the first appearance. The
Yeah.
first appearance is always just like the first concept.
Yeah.
Of the character.
But I mean, like, when I
then-
look at Green Lantern, like I look at the first appearance of Green Lantern, I still feel like that is Hal Jordan. Yes, things have changed.
stealing the suit. Don't
yeah.
do that.
Some things have definitely changed, but that's still Hal Jordan. If you told me this was Lobo, I would be looking at you and go, that's not Lobo. If I showed you the first appearance, but that's Hal Jordan, I'd be like, yeah, that's Hal Jordan.
Well, so
I don't know. I still look at that Hal Jordan comic and I go, we just move that mountain and the crimes.
this is the thing too. Hal Jordan is more of an A or B lister.
Mm-hmm.
Lobo is
He's down there.
He went from I think maybe an E to all the way up to a
with all the changes.
all the changes.
Yeah, Lobo is kind of the same way as well. Because when Green Lantern came out, he was failing.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people didn't know that. Like he was failing. This was I think this was the second attempt for him. They were like, we're going to see what we can do with him.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Well, it's because it was also like a whole new concept for a superhero. You know, it's like he has a ring and he gets his powers from the ring, and it's also he goes into space. You know, so
but
everyone's used to Superman and Batman.
But the thing is too is that you have to think here at that kind of time they had to follow a huge rule, which was the comic authority.
Yeah.
So a lot of things it had to be kiddish. It had to be something where kids didn't think of they could do it.
Not Lobo.
Now Lobo is a different story now because we've hit the 80s and the comic authority was slowly disappearing due to Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Neil Adams.
Yep. Green Arrow and Green Lantern.
Yeah.
So, where would you rate this first appearance? What grade would you give this amazing first appearance?
Honestly, I'll give it a D-.
Ooh, that's pretty low.
It's after all my faces I've given you, thinking I was going to give you an E. No, D-. There's just going to be a worse one. I know there is.
I don't know. I'm not going to go as low as him, but I'm going to go solid C.
I look at it as like a C+, B-. I mean, but at the end of the day, it's just like, this was issue 3. I knew what was going on from the very start. And at the very end, you know, you gave me a full story. Yeah. Am I upset that this isn't my Lobo? Of course.
No.
But I knew going in too that this wasn't going to be my.
Yeah.
But the art was still good. The story was still good. Great violence. I mean, we had a panel where a guy's head blew up.
Yeah.
You know,
the art was good. The story was good. The characters was very good.
Yeah.
And you know, we're so used to Lobo. Now I would like this character to be a little bit. Now I'd like to see this character again, maybe a different version.
Yeah.
Does it have to be Lobo anymore? Excuse me.
And you know, at the end of the day, we're gonna be looking at this when he does his transition.
Right.
You know, we're gonna talk about the new 52 Lobo.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about the 90s Lobo.
So you know, but I kind of enjoy it. It's not. It does nothing spectacular by any sense of imagination. Like this was Star Wars. This was heavy metal meets Star Wars.
This was Star Wars meets Barbarella.
Yeah,
that's what it was. And Flash Gordon.
Yeah. So, but that's our Lobo for you.
That's
his first appearance.
It could be worse, you know. It could be worse.
Yeah. Yes,
yeah.
It could be.
Just wait.
Yeah.
I have no idea what bad first appearance would be.
Right.
Maybe
I'm sure there's one out there, and then they had to like redo the whole character.
Like the prankster.
Yeah.
I want to see the trickster. I want to read the first person trickster.
I think it was because the prankster, like he showed up like this last week.
Yeah.
In comic books in the new Superman Unchained. And like he hasn't been around for like 50 years.
Yeah. Well, someone pulled out the comic and they're like, who's this guy? I was like, oh, he hasn't been in a comic in, hold on, 50 years.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll find one where we're just like, So glad they redid this character.
Yeah. Who will it be? That girl.
No, I think her first appearance would still be good.
I don't know, man. They completely replaced the character.
That's true.
It didn't start off as Barbara Gordon.
No, it did not.
No, I know it. Yeah.
How about the second Robin? That's dead and is never coming back. Who has never come back.
Yeah, maybe that. We'll see.
Because all the Robins come back somehow.
Yeah. I'm not talking about Jason Todd. There was an actual book, and there was an actual second Robin. Like Batman adopted this kid, and the kid's like, I can save the day, dies, and they never talk about him again.
We don't talk about him.
What was his name?
I could not tell you. I have not read the book yet.
Never heard of this.
Yeah.
Till today. Well, I'm a Batman fan and I don't even know about this.
Yeah.
I was fake.
I was watching a YouTube video about it. Yeah. You're fake. All right, Adam, let's end this with your pick of the week. You faker.
Shush. So my pick of the week for comic book, for graphic novel, is going to be going to the great and famous Batman Hush.
Okay.
I'm going to go the first one.
But we don't talk about the second one
No,
anymore.
no. I really like the mystery. I really like the mystery of it. I loved all the characters in it. I made it, as everyone knows when they watch the show, they do. I'm a huge Batman animated series fan, so when I read this book, all I hear is I hear is the whole cast, and it's really nice. It's got romance, it's got lots of action, it's got who did who, it's got some really good violence. It's brought a lot of people back. I like the mystery of Hush as well.
Mystery and suspense.
And I think that's what I really loved about it. Just like you have the mystery, you have suspense, and then you had some twists and turns and great action.
Oh, I love
They really nice.
Again, the Superman, Poison Ivy, Batman fights.
That's one of the most iconic fights.
Yeah.
I'll read that and I hear Kevin, I hear Tim.
Yeah. And we have that, and we have the Riddler just finding out, Bruce Wayne's Batman.
My favorite issue of that whole series is the opera, where the Joker is being framed.
Oh yeah,
I love that, and you just hear it. And going through interviews. Hamill and Conroy have always said that they would have loved to have done that one. Mm-hmm. They said that would have been their big last one. Last hurrah.
Yeah, the Hush movie.
We don't. It is. I do want to watch the movie again because I read the book.
Yeah.
Right before I saw the movie, and I'm like, I haven't learned my lesson in this yet, and I just hated the ending of the movie.
Everybody did. I don't know a single person that didn't like.
There are a couple people that I know who actually prefer the ending to the movie than the book, because it's just like, well, now you made him important. You made the Riddler important.
But that wasn't the whole point of the book.
Yeah, and that was like,
it's completely deterring, like branching off from the book.
I take it away is I love the book and I like the movie. I actually do like this movie. I actually like Batman Hush.
Yeah.
Oh, just kidding. I do know one person.
The faker.
We watched it like about a couple months ago.
Yeah, I know. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
There are some parts in that movie that I do like, but it's just the ending.
And the theme is, I love the Hush book, and I enjoyed the Hush movie. I have been so disappointed with that sequel. Because I had so much hope for it.
It didn't bother me up till like the last issue.
The last issue I do not talk about,
because
we literally made Batman a total
dick.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm sorry, it's just like, I didn't have a problem that you knocked out Barbara Gordon, but it was like, that was out of character of you.
Yeah.
And then having Nightwing, get pissed off with you.
It's the whole Bat family that portrays Batman was too.
Yeah.
But going back to Hush, it's just got all the roster characters. It's got them all. It's got Bane. It's got Killer Croc. No, it doesn't. That's right. It's got Killer Croc. It's got. The first issue. Also too. Jim Lee's art. Is phenomenal in this book.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I can't recommend it. I recommend it to everyone I meet at the comic book store. I meet talking to, if they like Batman. I go, have you read this book? No, you need to go get this. Yeah.
It's now in the compact edition now. So now
Yes.
it's $10.
Yeah.
So there is no excuse.
So
I've always been recommending that book to people
Yep.
too if they haven't read it and they love Batman.
So to anyone that watches this YouTube channel that are trying to get into Batman or trying to get into DC comics, I would really recommend Batman Hush. $10, easy money. Go.
And it's the whole story.
It's a great story. Go ask your parents. Go ask your friends. Say, I will owe you $10. I will do this for $10. Go get it. You're gonna love it. It's one of DC's
Fine,
greatest
it's
comics.
$10.60, okay?
Don't listen to the comic book girl. It's a great book. You want to read it. It's in the top 10 best DC comic books of all time. Maybe even the top 5. Maybe even the top 3. I mean, I put it up with the DKR. Maybe even I put it up higher than DKR. I love DKR, but Batman Hush, I think, is still the best Batman comic. But I'm not saying that anymore after a certain Batman comic book I've been reading lately.
Is it called Absolute Batman?
Yes. I freaking love Absolute Batman so much. I think it's better than Snyder's 52 run.
So where do you rank New 52 run with Batman Hush?
So I have Batman Hush as right now as still number 1, but it's gone down to 2. New 52 is number 3. I love because I have Absolute Batman now, Batman Hush, the original New 52 Batman, and then after that it goes down to the Neil Adams run, and the whole Neil Adams run with the bit of Dennis O'Neil run as well, and then it goes down from there. I love Dark Knight Returns. I mean, I could talk about Batman all day, Batman comics. Hush.
Hey, you just talked about that.
Yeah. So with that, guys, we're going to end this fantastic episode. We got to talk about the first appearance of Lobo. We talked about Mattel.
And his face licked by dog.
Face licked by dog. And we talked about Batman Hush.
I'm Adam.
Alanna.
I'm Todd.
That's nice. We'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.
Adios.